Hi, my name is Finn, and I'm an instructor and the volunteer coordinator at High and Mighty. If you're interested in learning more about our programs, donating, or volunteering, check out the link to our website in the description below. Today, Diane and I will be talking about helmets and safety. So to get started, High and Mighty has a wide array of helmets for you to use. You're welcome to borrow them, use them as much as you'd like. They are sterilized regularly, and we have a wide range of sizes from extra, extra small to extra, extra large. They are numbered in sequential order, so number 1 is the smallest, number 18 is the largest, everything in between is in order. And when you come in, we will help fit a helmet to you so that you know what helmet you use. You can use that one regularly. However, sometimes they get adjusted throughout the week, so we're going to talk about how to make sure that they're adjusted properly for you for your ride. You are also welcome to buy your own helmet, and we're going to talk about a few points for how to do that if you are interested in. First, you want to make sure that you get a riding helmet, not a bike helmet or ski helmet, etc., etc. They protect you in different ways. You want to make sure that your helmet is ASTM certified and that it was manufactured within the past 5 years. To check that, there should be a little tag on the inside of your helmet. Sometimes you might have to move aside pieces of the lining to find that tag and find that information. Next, never buy a helmet secondhand. Always get it new. Our highest recommendation is to go to a tack store and get a helmet professionally fitted to you. However, if you can't do that for whatever reason, you can find the High and Mighty helmet that fits you best and then purchase one online that is the same brand and size. To care for your helmet, you want to keep it in a relatively room temperature place. Your car on a hot or really cold day might damage the lining of your helmet and not protect you as well. Also, you want to make sure that you don't bang and clang and drop your helmet as you're carrying it around in your daily life. That could damage it as well. Finally, if you ever did have a fall where your helmet had to protect you, if your head was involved at all in the fall, you would need to get a new helmet to protect you in the future. All right, so now let's get into fitting our helmets. So Diane is going to help us out here. We're going to start with the number 2 helmet. Let's see how it fits. So right now we're just looking at the basic shell size on her head. So as you can see here, this helmet does not go all the way down. If you turn to the side, you can see it is just sitting on top of her head. I can't even come close to strapping it. This helmet is obviously too small. Let's try something else. Here's helmet number 18. Now a note, sometimes our helmets have these little dials in them and sometimes they accidentally get pulled to the front. They should always be in the back. So I'm going to check that, make sure the dial is to the back of the helmet. This side right here. Now let's try it on Diane's head. As you can see, this helmet is a little big for Diane. It covers her eyes. There's a huge gap behind her head here. It flops around when she moves. Not going to cut it. Let's try a different size. All right, here's a helmet right in the middle. Goes down over her head, nice and snug. I can push it down so it's all the way over her head. Good, we've got the basic shell size. Now we're going to do our straps and our fine tuning. So to do our straps here, first I want to note that if you are fitting a helmet to somebody else, you want to be very careful when doing the clip that goes around their chin strap. This can sometimes pinch and can be very uncomfortable. So I'm going to reach, put my finger underneath the clip so that I don't accidentally pinch Diane, boop, and clip it right into place like so. So as you can see, the chin strap is tight over her chin. It's not looping way down, but it's not so tight that it's choking her. I could fit a finger underneath there if I needed to. And I can also ask, does this chin strap feel comfortable to you?
It is comfortable. Thank you for asking.
So if it weren't comfortable, we would unclip it. Then we would pull on these strings this way to make it bigger, or this way to make it smaller. All right, we just pull side to side, wiggle the clasp. There we go. So next we're going to talk about the ear bonnets on the helmet. So Diane, if you turn your head towards me so that they can see, right here this little plastic piece is an ear bonnet. You want this to be lined up with the bottom of your rider's ear, and this is going to help keep the helmet in place. So if I need to adjust it, I would unclip. Then I can just use my fingers to wiggle and slide. It is right by her ear. And I'll clip it back up. Finally, I'm going to make sure that the shell is perfectly adjusted to Diane's head. So Diane, I'm going to have you turn around so we can see the back of your helmet. All right. So as you can see here, we have this little dial on the back of our helmets, and we can click it to the right to make it tighter, to the left to make it looser. So I'm going to click it a few times, and I'm going to check if it's the right tightness. So Diane can turn around, and I'm going to have you shake your head up and down and side to side. So you can see that helmet is staying in place. It's not going anywhere. I can give it a little wiggle myself. There we go. Make sure it's looking good. All right. I can also ask my rider, is this comfortable or is this giving you a headache?
This is comfortable.
Awesome. Okay. So there we go. Diane is ready to go. Her helmet is fitted to her and she can ride her horse. Now, your instructor is going to be the last person to check your helmet. So if you're ever unsure about any aspect of a helmet's fit, you can ask your instructor and they'll double check it for you. Some other safety features to note when you're riding your horse and how you want to dress. One is we want to wear long pants on our horse. This is mostly going to protect us from chafing on the saddle, ticks and bugs in the summer, all sorts of things. It's just going to keep you more comfortable. You also want to wear closed-toed shoes. Sneakers are fine. However, shoes like Crocs or Keens, where water can seep into them, are not safe and won't protect our feet from the elements and from horses' hooves. And finally, we want to make sure that we're wearing a shirt that has some sleeves. It's okay if they're short sleeves. We just don't want to wear tank tops or muscle tees or anything like that, and that's just to protect our arms in case our horse were to nibble a little bit on us. And that is all. We are ready to go, ready to ride. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Finn. This is Diane. If you want to learn more about High and Mighty, check out the link to our website in the description below, and stay tuned for our next video.